Hello and welcome back to another review of Outlaws. Today's one is going to be a quick one, so let's not waste any time. Let's jump straight into it. So first up, Leruo and Moretlo are back in town and they seek to dethrone Tladi by putting together another cattle raiding crew. And with the help of Leruo's grandfather, they actually successfully go on a raid in the Free State area because KZN is hot right now. It's a no-go area at this moment. Speaking about the Zulu side, Bandile's farm trouble keep getting worse when a few of his cattle escape their kraal and they are found in the mountains amongst other cattle which are suspected of having a highly contagious and deadly disease, right? But the problem comes in when Sephamola brings back this cattle back to the Okhabeni farm against Bandile's instruction. Sephamola may have possibly brought back the disease to Okhabeni farm and exposed the entire cattle to this disease. So when Sephamola realizes the mistake that he's made, he decides he's going to quit and leave the farm. But he's very quickly fetched by Bandile, who asks Sephamola to stay on the farm because he has nobody that he can trust. Everybody has left him. You know, his parents are dead. Sihle has gone and gotten married. Nolwandle has left the home. So Bandile really feels that he has nobody around him that he can trust, that he can lean on, and that's why he's asking Sephamola to stay behind. You know, Bandile and Sephamola have really developed this brotherly type of love. We've seen how Bandile confides in Sephamola and leans on him for support, and Sephamola is there for Bandile. He really does support him, and he almost acts as like a right-hand man to Bandile. And we've also seen, like in the past 2 episodes, how Sephamola shows concern and care for Bandile, especially during this whole thing with the detective. Bandile has crossed the line and he is now actively engaging in adultery with the detective. The first time it happened, he could have sort of blamed it on the alcohol, but now he's sober. He is making a choice. It's a decision to continue this relationship with the detective. That's what happened in the past 2 episodes. Let's jump to the predictions.
It's time for the showdown, baby. And you know when I step into it, it's about to go down.
Okay, so my first prediction is, we know things that are done in the dark always come to the light. So I do believe that Bandile and the detective's relationship is definitely going to get found out by Unolwandle. Yeah, and he's gonna have to try and fight for his family. You know what I mean? Secondly, I do believe that even though he's not sure right now if some of the cattle are infected, I do think that he will lose some of his cattle to this disease, whatever it is. And it's really just going to put Bandile in a tough position, trying to keep this farm running when his income is literally dying. So I think the whole thing with the detective and the cattle dying stuff will probably like happen around the same time. And it's, you know, it's just going to come crashing down on Bandile at the same time. And he is going to probably have to resort to desperate measures to try and save his family and save the farm. How he's going to do this, I'm not so sure. But that's just my suspicion. Just to take it back to the whole cattle being infected thing, the vet came to the farm to test if the cattle are infected. So it seems like it's not really confirmed that the cattle might be sick. It's like a suspicion. But Bandile is going off killing his cattle. Like, I don't understand why he needs to kill the cows before he's sure if they're really infected or not. Like, can't he just do a little quarantining situation? I don't know if it was necessary to kill the cows. He even made Sephamola kill one of the cows, which I think is actually what made him leave. But yeah, I was just a little bit confused about why it is he's killing the cows before he knows if they're really infected or not. Do you guys know? My second prediction is that there's definitely a civil war brewing between Tladi and Leruo. I mean, Leruo basically declared war against Tladi, and he went as far as even stealing back some of his crew from Tladi. So that's definitely going to cause some fight between the two of them. And yeah, it's gonna end up in some sort of like a war between the two of them. But other than those two predictions, I don't have anything else from the past 2 episodes. Everything basically stays the same as the predictions that I've made in the previous video. If you haven't watched that, go check it out. I think I've got like 18 predictions so far. I've gotten some of them wrong, and I've gotten some of them right. We're still waiting for the others. We're still waiting for the story to develop to see how the other predictions turn out. Are they going to be true? Are they going to be false? Yeah, we just have to wait for the story to unfold. But what do you think about the show so far? What do you think about the predictions I've made? What do you think is going to happen? How do you think the story is going to unfold? These past 2 episodes were a little bit slow, you know, not really much happening. I think they were just building up a storyline where the action is gonna, you know, take place in following episodes. So yeah, I'm still watching and I want to see how the story develops. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and let me know what you think about the show. We'll talk again in the next video. Bye until then.